Is that the pre-roll?
That's the pre-roll. So I'm on my way to the coin shop again, but today, before I record a video, I gotta pay the man. I gotta pay Steve in Dunkin' Donuts. He agrees to do these videos with me, but only if I pay him in donuts and coffee. So I'm on my way to go get the man his donuts and coffee, and then I can talk about what we really want to talk about, which is precious metals at the coin shop. How are you, dude?
Good morning, Stormy.
Oh, man. So, full disclosure, my boy Steve over here, he had his second shot for the vaccine, so he's tired. He's drinking some major coffee there.
Buckets of coffee today, folks.
And I told everybody, that we have an agreement. In order to do these videos, I have to bring you payment in coffee.
I bribed them.
Stormy, bring me coffee. I'll do a video. Bring me coffee and donuts. So here's the deal. I have been just checking out this case, and you've been getting in a ton of this collectible world coins and everything.
Coins.
So here's the question for you. Some of the coin stores, coin shops that I've been to, they just have numismatics. They don't really have stuff like this. This is one of the reasons that I came to your store. So is this a certain strategy that you have?
Yeah, it is. Okay. Definitely is. So I've obviously, being a dealer, I've been around to a lot of different stores before. I wanted to do something that was going to be different than what everybody else does. And this was my answer to that. I have a lot of people driving in from all over the place, especially now we're doing the videos, that are looking for the specific kind of stuff, because it's far and in between. A lot of shops you walk into, they have a piece or two. They're not going to have an extensive selection like we have here.
Right.
So it's been attracting a lot of clientele that I may not have had otherwise.
I mean, the pandas are popular, the kookaburras are popular. The Marvel stuff has been taking off.
Yeah, the Marvel coins have been a lot of fun. So
you got a Spidey.
It's 100% Stormy's fault that I got involved with those. I went into it kicking and fighting because I am a little old school. But now that I've got them and I started to sell them on other platforms, they've really, really been active. And I actually started to enjoy them, and I'm actually liking them myself. So it's been fun. It's been a good ride.
Yeah. Now, and the other thing too, and I'm proud of you, because I remember you were resistant to some of these coins, and over time, and I think you've seen some of the stuff that I've done on YouTube, and then you started looking at eBay, and you saw that a lot of these coins are actually really good for flipping.
Right, So as a coin dealer, though, you got to think about a couple things. What is your bread and butter of your coin store? What is your motto? What's your philosophy? Myself, we're high volume. We like to get it in and turn it right over and make our money. It's about speed of money is my goal.
Right.
Sometimes this kind of stuff doesn't fit that mold. So it's a little contrary to what I traditionally do. Normally I get, like I said, I get coins in, good collector coins. I can make a phone call, it's turned, I sell it right away. I don't always get exactly full premium money for it, but that's not my goal.
Right.
For two reasons. First of all, sitting on stock is not necessarily a great strategy. Secondly is, if you were able to give somebody a bit of a deal on a coin, naturally they're going to come back to you.
Yeah.
Right. So I'd rather sell 10 items than sell just one for the same profit. If you tend to do that, I think that a lot of these guys, or I should say not just these guys, but everybody's looking for that big score.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. I'm in it to just turn things over. I like the action. I'm younger. I'm motivated. It just is. I hate them days when you're just sitting here not doing anything.
Right. And that was the other thing too. When you and I first, met up, you were saying that you did typically a lot of bullion. You weren't really doing a lot of this type of, these types of coins in the beginning. And so the question for you is, what would you say, if you had to break down percentage-wise, the business that you do here, would you say 70% is just bullion grade stuff, 20% numismatics, 10% this collectible stuff? I'm just curious.
I think that's probably actually pretty accurate numbers right there.
That was a good guess.
Yeah, it was actually. I'm proud of you. So yeah, bullion is like the main. I think most coin dealers today, bullion is like top dog. That's kind of like where that's in and out every day. It's your bread and butter. But now in today's market, though, it's you have times like right now we have a little bit of a pullback. People are starting to lose confidence and certainly in the silver. I'm not selling as much as I had been.
Yeah.
So you have to have different streams of income. So you have to have the collectible stuff. And that, again, part of the reason that drove me to do this was it gets other clientele in here. It gets your name out there. People start talking about it. It's fun. This is fun stuff to me. And it's just another stream of revenue.
And see, over here, you've got a ton of sports cards. I know that you did some comics just a week ago.
So, going on with the collectibles market, I mean, the collectibles market is on fire.
It is. It's starting to cool off a little bit, but still, again, that's just another stream of revenue that's coming in. And a coin dealer today, you have to be flexible. You got to better move with the times. You got to. If you just get stuck in your ways and you stay on the grind, I think you're going to find yourself out of business in today's world.
Right. So now, being that you're saying, maybe 10% of your overall business is dealing with this sort of stuff here, because this is by and large the majority of what I deal with. Are you buying more? Are you still going to continue buying the same amount? Like, are you seeing an uptick in the amount of that sort of those sort of coins being bought? Like,
yeah, I'm selling more of this kind of stuff. I've been a little more eager to buy this kind of stuff. I've been much stronger with my pricing on it because I'm able to turn that over.
Yeah.
And again, it fits my bill, right? Even with this stuff, I don't necessarily try to ask premium money for it. I make a few dollars on my coins and I turn them over. I prefer to have the revolving wheel, if you will.
Yeah, and you told me too. It's pretty funny because I come in, and you're like, "You would be proud of me, Stormy. I got 3 Spideys, and I am proud of you. I'll give you a little pat on the back, like, Stormy. I got 15 Captain Americas coming." By the way, guys, if you're looking for a Captain America coin, make sure you call Steve because
I got 15 of them coming.
He's got a whole bunch.
Yeah, I got 3 more Spider-Mans coming in. I was able to get a pretty decent deal on them, so there should be room in them.
And you still have 2 of the Wolverine era coins.
I do.
You have more than me.
Those.
Yeah, you don't want to part with them.
No, I think I'm partial to them for 1 and 2. I'm convinced that this thing is gonna. I don't think it's really reached its climax yet.
No,
I think it's got some time. It's got potential. I believe those coins are going to be some awesome coins.
Yeah, part of the reason why I kind of sold mine off quickly is pretty much kind of what, like you were saying, money in, money out, get it out, churn it, and I was sitting on, like I said, like 17, 18 of them.
That's a good strategy, right? So,
yeah.
There's 2 ways to think about something. This is the way that's always been explained to me, and it makes a lot of sense to me. You could buy your coin at point A and then wait for the market over time, and sell it at point B for a profit, right? However, if you take the same coin you bought at point A and you bought and sold that coin multiple times, by the time you got to point B, 99% of the time you'll end up with a net higher gain. You're going to make more money on it that way,
right.
Which is my philosophy here in a store. I'd rather get in and get out. Just like your stock traders. They get in, they get out. They make a little profit, they keep moving.
Right. It's very hard to time the market.
It really is. So,
perfectly.
Right, to be able to get in and out all the time, you don't have to worry about getting into a slump. You don't have to get into one of those situations where, oh shit, I need money.
Right.
Now I got to sell now, and I'm kind of stuck at the mercy of the market right now.
Right.
But if you take that coin or a lot of coins or whatever it happens to be in the metals, and you get in and out, trade that metal in and out, in and out, in and out, you're going to ultimately, your profits will be much higher.
Yeah, and that's precisely what I did. And I felt, too, that the hype was, kind of almost at its maximum. We had the discovery of it. Myself and a couple other YouTube channels were discussing it. It was on Instagram. The Coin World magazine came out. And, I just felt like it was, the right time to kind of just sell them. I
don't blame you. I think it was a good strategy. I have 2, so if I had as many as you had, I'd probably be inclined to move.
Right.
The bulk majority of them might have hung on to just a couple like I have now. But yeah, that's probably not a bad idea because right, you can take that money and reinvest now, right? So instead of it just being locked up in one coin, that you've made your profit.
Yep.
You take that money and you buy right back into the metals again.
Yes.
And you're going to make profit a second time on that same money. You're just rolling that money over. You're buying again. You're going to sell, make a profit. You're going to turn that money right back over into the market again. You're
Yeah.
building up your pile.
That's-
Whereas if you just sat on them, those coins are just going to be worth what they're worth, and that's it.
Right.
You don't have an opportunity to make extra money with it.
Right. Well, I'm looking at these Engelhard gold bars. I keep seeing them. They keep calling me.
Yeah, we have a bunch of them that came in. The last time we did a video, all of those are sold already. This is actually a new lot.
Batch.
Yeah, I had a client that had a stack of them. He bought them years ago.
Gosh.
And that's actually, I have 4 left.
4.
Those 2, and I have 2 other ones. I just took them in, but they don't sit around long.
Yeah.
They're very desirable.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know that they were made. Like I said that to you in the other video. I thought they only, made silver ones. So, and again, anybody who's watching up until this point of our discussion, again, if you see anything here that you're interested in, obviously call Steve. The information is going to be below in the description. Make sure you tell him Stormy sent you. And if there's anything else in particular that you're looking for, I'm pretty sure Steve's going to be able to find it for you.
Yeah, I'll look. Yep.
You have a pretty good network. I've never been disappointed. And I always come in here not looking to spend any money. I just wrote you freaking 2 checks, and then son of a gun, you got some more backdated kookaburras here. So
Don't go to the candy store expecting not to buy anything.
That's
It
true.
doesn't work that way.
I know. Well, all right, buddy. I appreciate your time. Enjoy your coffee, and I'll see you later.
All right, Stormy.
And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.